Warriors can live to 90 years.
But the parents need to be educated that if their genotype does not match for use at least AS or AA, they should not go ahead and marry.
I am still blessed. There's a lot of pain associated with it, but I'm still thankful. You know what I'm saying? I'm still grateful. I mean, regardless of everything, I still have someone who was able to kind of, damn the consequences and say, okay, yo, forget about what other girls have said. I'm going to marry you, regardless of what they've said. I'm going to take a risk on you. And she did. And I got married, and I have 2 kids.
For me, it has helped me to build a lot of positivity. Because I've been surrounded by so many negativity. I just had to develop it. But then, you can be stronger than anything that is thrown at you by life. If you choose to be strong. If you let situation, you don't have to be a victim all the time.
For children with sickle cell, your life is still ahead of you. You can be anything in life. There is no limit to how far you can get to.
You're welcome to Tea Time, where we update you on the biggest entertainment stories, while myself and my co-anchors dissect and analyze them for you. With me are the delectable Ife Omai and Any Baby. What's good, guys?
Hi, Eddie.
TGIF! Whoop, whoop! Who's happy? What's as happy
Me!
as
Like, I usually woke up with a smile on my face, like,
Friday.
It doesn't feel like Friday, though.
It does.
It does?
It does. A whole lot. Like Friday hasn't felt this way in a long time.
Oh, wow. I still feel like I have work tomorrow or something.
Definitely, there's still work.
down.
But when you know you don't have to be up so early, you're still working tomorrow, but you won't be up as early as you would be Monday to Friday. So yeah, there's still.
I think
work
it's also
anyway.
because I don't have any concrete plans. Like usually.
Well, where are you going? Are you going home?
No.
You're staying. You're gonna be around.
I'm coming home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll bring it personally. How about you? What's your plan for the weekend?
same old. Just stay at home. and watch
Netflix
movies.
as usual.
Yeah.
And there's no Black Friday, so there's nothing we can do about that.
Oh, chill.
Who
Sorry,
this
babe.
joke? Stop for me.
Babe, until you update the joke where you have something else that you're doing.
That I just bought.
Do you understand? Oh, how about movies? I know you like watching movies.
should go
Have
to
you
the-
seen Omogeto?
Yes,
haven't,
like
but I
I've
heard
not
it's
seen
nice.
it, but the
I've seen a
hype over
music
it is
video
like,
though.
The hype over, I mean, it's like most grossed movie in Nigeria's history.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I went to the cinema to see it, but it was sold out.
Wow.
And I had to watch Ineka and the something,
Pretty
and
second.
I couldn't finish it. It was so bad. I left halfway.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
The icing. Oh wow. Okay. That's
Plus, the AC in that place was just too much. So I was like,
Yeah, that's why you left.
between the AC and even if I liked the movie, I would hold myself. I was just like,
Okay.
yeah, this is not working.
And
Let's
sadly,
go.
there was no one to cuddle up with. So.
There was actually quite enough bodies around me, but I was just
Bodies.
like, bodies.
Ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
Options are good, you know.
Ta ló sọ pé kó pọ̀ kẹ́?
Hey, video, pagba. Video, Did I learn that lyrics? If it's over for you.
I know.
Ah,
I know.
how about
I'm
you?
looking forward to that day for real. I am really looking forward to that day. But let's move on. Like I said, today is going to be a whole lot of more vibes than the usual. We're not going to bore you with all those stories and arguments and dissecting and ingesting and all of that stuff. We're
Chill.
just going to be chilled. So just keep that relaxed vibe. Get ready for your Friday to be turns, because we're going to make it really turns for you guys. So comedian Ali Baba berates Nigerians for their hypocritical nature. The comedian was reacting to a post that reads, when it comes to religion, Nigerians fight for God, but when it comes to their rights, they leave it to God to fight for them. Reacting to the post, Ali Baba wrote on Instagram, the person who wrote this deserves a national honor. When their man of God wears purple, it's royal. When I wear it, it's feminine. When their imam says God is not in Mecca, but in our heart, it's okay. But when I say it, I'm attacking Islam. When their man of God says, if you pray without working, you will be broke. He heard from God. When I say the same thing, I am an antichrist. When their man of God is caught in an entanglement, he is only human. Now, who are we to judge? But when it's celebrities, the companies using them as brand influencers must drop them. Same person who is carrying Islam or Christianity on their head, when it comes to time for emergency, will not go to their fellow religious members at that time. And it goes on and on and on and on. And I'm sure you guys know Ali Baba has always been very vocal about societal issues. So what's your take on that?
Should I go first?
Yeah, go.
I think religion is something we always stress on this table. Even the topic yesterday that we addressed, it shows that, okay, yes, religion plays a vital role in the lives of some people, and it takes the way they act and the way they make decisions. So about what he first said about, Ali Baba first said about,
You mistake me for Ali Baba. It's okay.
I'll take that.
I accept
I just
it.
had to correct that. Okay, about what you first said about why do I look as if I'm saying Ife? What you said about
How does it look like? Or you're actually saying it?
I'm not saying impressed. That's all I wanted to say. About people using religion over your rights. I actually encountered something like that. I remember talking to one of my mom's close friends. Someone just jilted her. She bought one land like this. She paid for it. Before you know, the person that she bought it for said she's not getting it again. That she cannot get her money. And we're telling this woman that like, okay, get the police to let them be involved with everything. Literally, that's what she said. Like, you know what? All bad as if you were there.
I was there. In spirit,
like, leave it to God. Like, God will take control. Me and my mom were just looking at each other like this, like, which one is leave it to God? Do something about it. And that really disturbs me. Like, fine, I'm not saying that you can't leave some things to God, but they're just something like you have to take control over. Like, imagine you wanted to pass a test now, don't read about it and just say God will take control. It just seems ridiculous to me. And that's what I want to stress about is like, fine. So many people, they see their religious leaders as someone that can do no wrong. That no matter what they do, that even if you challenge their spiritual leader, they will attack you. Like, how can you say that daddy?
That's when they remind you that Jesus Christ also saying
come on, they are human beings. They're human beings. They make mistakes like us. Like, come on. Let's just have a clear mind, like religion, and let's know what is the right thing in front of us, and stop being.
I remember one time where it was actually on YouTube. I was just looking around, going on YouTube, searching for stuff. I don't remember what I was trying to learn, because that's my master class. If I'm not about to pay anybody, but I remember this guy teaching. I forgot what he was teaching about now. Maybe it was digital marketing or something like that. And he had a face cap on that said, "God is a design," and I thought about that cap for so long because I tried to understand what that meant. And it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
The moment you said it started making a lot of sense to me.
It makes a lot of sense. And with religion, every religious person is like that. They themselves have created that design. Have you ever tried to talk to someone? I was on Clubhouse and they were talking about if the Bible
it's not actually a Clubhouse, it's an app.
Yeah, a app is called.
In case you don't know, it's called Club.
Yeah.
They start thinking you're a club.
That was someday, but
that was someday, right?
But Clubhouse is an app that you can have conversations. And in the room, the name of the room was titled "Is the Bible Anti-Feminist?" or whatever. So people came in. I know that God has given me strength. I'm a woman. I have a voice. Another lady came and said, "But I mean, if you look at the Bible, there's all these. There's no infidel man. It's always the woman that has a problem. Look at the marriage, whatever. The Bible says that we should keep mute and all of that." And this lady said to me, I'm trying to give a good example of what a design looks like. This lady said to her, as a response to her, that please, I urge you people not to talk about marriage in this particular situation. That let's remove marriage from everything that the Bible has said about marriage. Okay. Let's remove it to have this conversation about whether or not. Let's leave that aside okay. Because marriage is a different institution, and that, you see, that makes no sense. Because the one thing that shows the relationship between man and woman in the Bible, you want us to remove it. The reason why they're doing that is because their design has to fit. And for it to fit, you have to remove knowledge.
Today you're working. Okay. Already.
What do you mean today?
Not my defense.
No wonder it doesn't feel like weekend for you. We've given up on weekend. Go on, please.
Take over.
Take it.
Guys, stop now. Yeah.
You're that boy.
Stop.
Go on, I'm feeling you. I can imagine how the
guys.
Go on.
Anyway, so I think that we all create our design. I'm not going to say that religious people are the only people guilty of that. Have you ever dated a guy that you know makes no sense, but if you see when you're defending the guy, you say no. True. The reason why he beat me is because when he was younger, the dad used to beat him, and
Give her a round of applause again.
Thanks.
Go on.
So my point is, he is absolutely right. And I think hypocrisy is something that is underlined in every single person. And we all create designs. God in itself, especially because we are the ones thinking, not God himself. The fact that human beings are the ones that have to think, we are corrupt, we are limited, and we're hypocrites. We all are. And there isn't anyone who's human that has blood that can strive for perfection, which is what this is. If you're not going, I think like that for some things. I'm not going to lie. Like, if my friend does something wrong, I will want support. But if a stranger does it, I say, rip them off. So we're all like that. And it's nice to be aware so that you caution yourself when it happens, but it would happen.
True.
For me, I just think Alibaba made the most sense. And I just think, basically, a lot of people, right, will definitely come for this and be like, yes, some battles are for the Lord and some are for man. But that is not true. Because when you see this same Christian casting and biting the demons in their family, in their household, she's like, die, go, fight, yeah, go, die, go, yeah, go. So you have so much strength. But when somebody comes to bully you, or when somebody comes, you say, it is for the Lord. But you have the strength to do, die. Throw those punches at those people. Do you understand? It's the same fight. It's for your right. Because God is not going to come down from heaven to come and help anybody. Yeah. And there's a saying that says, heaven helps those who help themselves. So you have to begin to help yourself before you start thinking God. And then at the end of the day, when it doesn't work out, you begin to blame God and question God. Meanwhile, you could have fought for yourself. You could have gotten things done yourself. So religion is something that has always held us back. And I think it's time we all wake up to the reality